So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have been talking about the Thornbridge Beer Club. And in the Thornbridge Beer Club is a beer I'm very excited about because it's a style of beer I really, really like. Welcome back to the channel. It's time for a UK brewery bringing us a wheat beer. Let's get it out the fridge. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Heff. A really good name for a wheat beer because we have the Hefeweizers. Oh my God, I can't say it. You know what I'm trying to say there. The Hefeweiss beers, the unfiltered beers. So this classic Bavarian style wheat beer is hazy and true to style, bursting with effervescent flavours of clove, banana, and bubblegum. Bubblegum being one of the flavours in wheat beers that I don't tend to get. And I remember being at school and I used to have a lot of bubblegum. You know, them great big bubblegums where I think it was Hubba Bubba or whatever, and you put them in your mouth and you go, oh my God, you know, you're chewing them for hours and it just takes you forever to drink. But the banana, and I'm not saying I get the clove as in like the actual clove. I have bought cloves and I've smelt them and I've sucked them to try and emulate the flavours that come from the beers. I want to recognise the beers. What I do is I tend to get things naturally that you find the taste in the beer so I can recognise them. Pine, I recognise it now all the time. Clove, I just recognise that as spice in the beer, to be fair. Oh, very, very smoky off here. I've got this beautiful Weiss beer glass from Polana, which I'm going to treat this Thornbridge beer to. Oh, look at this straight away. Looking good. Looking good. Now, the one thing I'm going to say, I love Thornbridge Brewery. If you watch the West Coast IPA video that I have done, I talk about the beer club. I talk about the brewery and how these are so interactive with me, and they've been brilliant. I feel like I found a friend in these guys. You know, I talked to them. I did the Jaipur X. I asked them, how on earth do you get to that 10% volume? You know, how have you done it without it just being crazily alcoholic? You know, and they gave me the technical information. It was absolutely fantastic. They're so interactive. They won't just stop at answering my question. They will say to me afterwards, if there's anything else you need, give us a shout. I've got a lot of love for Thornbridge Brewery. I have, and I will continue to have their beer club because I want to do it for a year. I want to do it past my birthday to get my birthday gift, and I want to do it for a year so I'll get my free glass. Free glass. Anyway, now what I am going to say is in the glass, that looks absolutely amazing, right? I think you'll agree. Absolutely. That looks as good as any wheat beer, any German wheat beer that you will see. It's got the perfect colours. The head is beautiful. It is completely not cloudy, very opaque. It looks fantastic in that Polana glass. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is that even though we've got some fantastic UK brewers in the minute doing some fantastic lagers and things and beers like this, and we're all having a go at it, and it is the hashtag the year of the lager. You got Braybrook, who's probably one of the leading and utopian brewer, you know, the leading lager producers and things. And now we've got, you know, Thornbridge are getting in doing a bloody wheat beer. It's fantastic. But what we haven't got is water. We can sort of like neutralize the water and then bring it to whatever we want to do it. I don't really know technically about it, but I know that's what they do. They can basically flatline the water and then pH it or whatever they do to make it. But what you can't do is you cannot create spring water. You cannot create water that is filtered by them all them rocks, and you can't get that quality. So, you know, for me, before I even put my mouth, my nose or anything to this, I've got to give these a real big fair play because we have to do it using the water that we have here in the UK. Anyway, waffling on. Wow. Oh my God. Right. So I was just saying all that. And then that's blew me away with the aroma. God, you would think you'd put a German beer to my nose then. That's got that, them proper esters. That's got that proper yeasty, wheaty. That's got all the smells that natural. I am actually getting that bubblegum smell. That's got the banana. I am actually getting the bubblegum smell from that. This better be all natural, Thornbridge. I don't want you putting any bubblegum extract in it. You know, anything that they made bubblegum with. Wow. That's got that proper deep esters of a proper good brewed German wheat beer. That's blew me away. Right, okay. So let's get into this beer. God, this is frightening. This is frightening. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I've got a shoulder ache. I can hardly hold my beer. It's got really lovely levels of carbonation. Absolutely lovely. It has got that spiciness about it. And it's a fantastic attempt. It's a I mean, the thing is as well, like, I hate to say this, it's like a fantastic attempt. I'm just a guy drinking this beer, but you know, I'm the one that they brew the beer for me and for others. So we are the ones that are consuming the beer and going, you know what, that's a beer I want to try again, I want to drink again. So if it isn't good enough for that, then it's a waste of time them brewing it. But this is good enough to drink again, which I'm glad, because I've got another one. It is really good. You know, there's no doubt about it. It is really good. The actual aromas blew me away. The thing it's lacking, and I don't think it's the fault of anything other than we just ain't got that water. We just ain't got that water. You know, we can probably import things in. We can import most things in. So for ingredients to make these beers, we can probably get, but we can't get the water, can we? We just can't get the water, and I think it's the water. It really is. Beer is 95% water. It is. It's the most important ingredients in the beer, and literally, you know, I think Thornbridge, bless your hearts, you have made a frigging wheat beer in the UK, which is stunning. It's really good. Hang fire. So this is where we're at. The oldest brewery, right? So this is the world's oldest brewery, and basically this is a Hefeweiss beer, right? So this is a Heff. This is a Heff, right? Spelt differently, Heffhe. Right, so what I'm going to do is, and unfortunately the Thornbridge has taken over the glass, but I have got another wheat beer glass down here. Here we go. I think it is. It will do. It'll be fine. This will be fine. I'm going to crack this open. Right, so this is the Weihenstephaner Bavarian style Hefeweiss beer. One of the most popular ones, coming in at 5.4%. What is this one? This is at 5%. This is good. This is a genuine German wheat beer. This is going to give me the comparison, because I've got to compare it, because we are here now brewing a German style, Bavarian style wheat beer. Now, honest to God, Thornbridge, straight away with me pouring this in here, What an amazing job they've done, right? I get a little bit sick and tired of the lack of support we give our UK breweries for attempting to bring us these beautiful styles of beers. Because let's face it, if they didn't, you know, the craft beer market's fantastic. All these different IPAs and things and everything else that goes with it. But you know, you've got to be careful that like it does get a little bit samey. If you're not careful, you know, one hoppy beer tastes the same as another hoppy beer unless you get like some, you know, outrageously different beer, like the putty, for instance. Now, what we'll have with this, look at this, right? Look at the yeasty lava lampy going on there, right? That's what we've got, right? So I did swirl this round. Now, what I'm going to say here, look at that. Look at the colour. It's almost identical. This one's a little bit darker. Now, we all know that this, right, this is one of the oldest breweries in the world, right? That is the one. That's the one we all talk about, like, for a wheat beer, right? That's the classic. That's the one. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Okay. So, and this is Thornbridge. Look at the colour. They've done a fantastic job. So in order to get that colour, this is a little darker. In order to get that colour, you've got to brew it somewhat the same. Right, so let's see how good they've done against a proper the proper boy. Swigging that back, I am getting that bubble gum. So that's a real result because I know in these Weiss beers, you're supposed to get the bubble gum, and I've never had it. This is the first beer I've had where I've had the bubble gum. It's really taking me back. I've got it. I've never had it in these. See, I've not got this. Now, if I'm honest with you, this smells better. Is it because it's all natural or because there's something in there that's giving it that smell? I'll have to ask them because they will tell me because like that smells fantastic. That smells really good. But this really does smell that banana-y bubblegum. It really is. Right, so let's see what this is about. The yeast that's gone in this has really like hazed this up. Let's see what this one's all about by comparison. Wow. Maybe Spano, maybe it's been a while since you really analysed these beers. My goodness me. Now I know that I'm drinking a world-class beer here. Great mouthfeel. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. So, this is a World Cup final. This is taking me back to 1966 when I was a very wee boy. Yeah, I was still living in my dad. Oh my God. Wow. Thornbridge, please tell me that this is all natural. If you've done this naturally, wow, you have produced a friggin' fantastic beer because I'm comparing it to the the standard frigging top. You know what I mean? Wow. I'm blown away. Jeez, I like drinking the same beer. That's incredible. It's like drinking the same beer. They've got the sort of same nose, but this one's a bit deeper. It's like, that's not giving me the bubblegum. This one is. Fuck. Oh, I nearly swore on the channel. I don't like swearing on the channel. Oh, mate. Thornbridge. I'm really sorry. The early part of this review was like, it was really bigging you up, but almost like, sort of like saying it's the best that you can do with the tools that you've got, with the ingredients you've got. But my God, drinking the world-class one, the one we all know and the one that stands as the stable standard. Bloody hell, you've nailed it. Oh my God. You've absolutely nailed that. That is, without a doubt, a absolute crossed arms, fingers out, boom, 10 out of 10. Like wheat beer from Thornbridge Brewery in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days. That's absolutely... And to be honest with you, I'm surprised it's got a date of the 14th of the 3rd, 2025. I mean, I know we are in April now, but these beers need to be like drank quite quickly. They don't really want to be hanging around. They're not a beer. They're not the sort of beer that you want to like sort of leave in your fridge for too long. They're not a beer that wants to develop. The beer's done. It wants to be drank. Excuse me. Oh my God, that's absolutely fantastic. I could waffle on for hours about this because like I really have been blown away. But ladies and gentlemen, here we have the German, the world's oldest brewery. This is the one that if you want to get into wheat beer, go and get one of these because it's like it will blow you away. And this is coming in at 5.4% ABV. This one is, okay. And this is coming at 5%, right? So this is this one. Absolutely lovely, absolutely beautiful. Lovely. It's got that like banana-y, spicy taste. It's quite spicy. Really is. I don't get the clove it is the clove that's giving me them spice, but I don't get the clove. I've tried clove and I don't get it, but I get the spice. This is really smashing me with that bubble gum. If you brew this naturally, I'm well impressed. That is magnificent. That is bursting with effervescent flavours of clove, banana and bubblegum. It freaking well is. Oh wow. Right, Thornbridge. Fantastic. I think you're the only one so far that I think has really got right there with that Bavarian style of brewing. It's almost like you brewed, if you brewed this under purity law as well, I'm going to literally come around and kiss you on the face. But I get the feeling you may have put something in here that we don't really want in here. But I'm going to ask you, I'm going to message you, and I'm going to ask you. But yeah, fair play, absolutely fantastic. So go on their website, order some of this, try it for yourself. Absolutely brilliant, Thornbridge. Right, I'm going through the middle of these two. This is like the England and Germany game, isn't it? This is like, and we're all friends now. We're all like, we, you know, the English love the Germans and the Germans love the English. But yeah, I've been Spenno, and yeah, just keep yourself peaceful and happy and smiley and lovely, and live, laugh, love, and just enjoy the beer, and give Thornbridge Beer Club a go, because you won't be disappointed. Let me tell you. Right, I'm going to reach around here and knock the bottles off. Cheers, I've been Spenno. Thanks.